assets.
Ben Quinlan, chairman of the Hong Kong FinTech Association, is a Bitcoin skeptic and questions its valuation.
I think if you go out into the market and you ask people what is Bitcoin worth, the professional analysts and even the people on the street will say anywhere from $0 to $1 million. And I've never seen any other asset class in the world have that much variability in its forecast price.
He says his financial consultancy firm came up with 4 fundamentals to try to value Bitcoin: the cost of its production, a store of value like gold, foreign exchange reserve, and its use for payments.
But all of those things pointed to it's not worth what it was.
According to a Cambridge University study on the cost of Bitcoin production, also known as mining, this uses more electricity annually than the whole of Argentina. And what about as a form of payment?
Will it ever replace a legitimate form of currency? No, and I think that the growth of central bank digital currencies is really going to act as the primary challenger to that, and that's really going to, thwart the business case for something like BTC rising and becoming an alternative form of mainstream payment.
Ben sees value in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as an investment asset.
It's very liquid, very well traded. So, it's an asset class that an institutional mindset could get familiar with, or a professional trader could start to say, hey, there's a lot of opportunity here, right, for arbitrage, for staking, for all these other things that you could do in traditional financial markets, which you can now do in crypto land.
He suggests that part of what's driving its valuation up is the fact that institutional investors want in on the action, and this is raising its credibility. On top of excluding retail investors from this new asset class, Ben says it could widen the divide between the rich and the poor.
You can imagine being a retail investor, seeing that only the wealthy can invest in this asset class, which has gone up X thousand% in the past however many months. That doesn't necessarily send the right optical signal. And I think that, yes, shutting off this kind of part to a retail investor when you're seeing such a big wealth divide between the rich and the poor, and that's only getting worse, that for me is just a broader question around social unrest.
For now, investors are eyeing a new frontier of digital assets and hoping to uncover true digital gold.